like, and subscribe.
Everybody, welcome back to With the Face. I pulled this out of the den, you know, and I want to use it, and when I went to go open it up, the cap broke. It must have been, you know, because of age. I haven't used this in a long time. It's kind of dry. We'll see what we can do with it. I'm not going to probably keep it. I'm just going to throw it away after this. So let's see what we can do. I'll try to make a lather, bring it to the face, and then we'll talk about the results. And I want to talk about my printer that finally arrived after 10 months. Stick around. Don't go away. Okay, so I have about seven days growth. So first I'm going to do this a little out of water. I'm going to wet my face here before I even make the lather, just so I can prep it when this comes up. Now I have my brush here, which I'm wetting, and you can see that right here. And I'm going to try to put some of this in there, and you can see it there, but I'm going to help it along. I'm going to see if I can make some lather before I even approach putting it in on my face. So I got that. If this turns out to be okay, I might even keep this. I don't know. All right. So that's, I think, very, very good. I'm just going to take the excess off my hands. And now I'm going to just, again, wet my face because it needs that moisture. So here we go. Oh, I like that lemon. Maybe I can salvage this shaving cream. Maybe if I just put it in the box and put some type of covering on the opening, maybe I can save it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, there you go. So let me take this and all right. I'm gonna wet my razor. It's the Occam's razor, the first one. And let's do this. So, like I said, after 10 months of waiting, and two major issue problems that caused the delay for months, they finally got their act together. People were getting very, very worried about their purchase, although it's a Kickstarter, and they tell you it's not guaranteed when you give them money. It's not guaranteed. But they were offering people money back who couldn't wait. Because what's happening is that a lot of manufacturers, they're the first ones. So UV Make was the first one to announce a UV printer. And they were followed up by a couple of other companies that saw that UV was, you know, they were in a little trouble. So they announced theirs right away, thinking that they could steal some thunder and possible purchases from UV Make, in which they probably did. But their products aren't nearly, I think, as robust, but they have taken some of the things that were a drawback to UV Make and made them available in their Kickstarter, and mostly it's using anyone's UV ink besides the company. So UV, they have their own set of inks because they're controlling the environment. It's sort of like an Apple thing, right? You create the hardware, you create the software, being the ink in this point, and everything seems to flow really great. Once you stop doing that, you don't know what to expect. And I don't know how they're going to handle, you know, manufacturers make UV inks all different. So good luck to them. Anyway, the setup took 2 hours. It goes through a process. First of all, this thing is not light at all. It took me anyway, because I have problems with my back. It took me a while to get it onto the kitchen table, going up the stairs from the outside where it was delivered, and all done here. It was a monumental task for me, I'll tell you that. Maybe if I was in my 30s or even 40s and 50s, it wouldn't have been a problem. But it was for me, though. Let me see what I got here. I'm gonna wet my face again. And then wet the alum block, which I have, and then let's just go over clearing up any damages that I might have done. And I don't really feel anything that drastic. Yeah, so the software takes you through the process of configuring, and you have to install all the inks. You have to do prepping and all that, and that's what I did. And it goes on its merry way, and it has a number of cameras in there, and they all have to be aligned. It does it automatically, but it's a time-consuming process. And then, you know, knowing and trying to understand the ins and outs of the product, that's a whole other Megillah, you know. Right away I had like a number of ideas that I wanted to bring to work, because, you know, they love selling, you know, they love selling stuff at the showroom. We have a showroom, and we sell just about everything, goggles and glasses with bullets in them. It's crazy. So we sell books, we sell that kind of stuff. And I don't get too much into the detail of retail there, but I did have some ideas, and I want to show you. Just hold on for a sec. So the thing about this printer is that it prints in textures. So you can have a texture on the thing that you're printing. And if you can notice this, you can see that I printed, this is like one of the sample items that they give you. It's this ceramic magnet, and I took an image that they provided and I printed it on it, and it came out pretty cool. And you could see how the letters are raised, the Statue of Liberty is raised. It's really, really nice. Then I took, this is Mary in her wedding gown, and I'll be bringing this to her on Monday when I see her. This is my dad with his Navy buddies. He's the guy in the middle. And I always thought that was a cool picture of my dad because he was a boxer in the Navy. He boxed for his ship. And then I had an idea. I bought some of these blank coins. Never knew what to do with them. And this was like, let me take them out of the cover so you could see it. I don't want to take too much time. Here it is. Okay, here it is. So I'm taking the coin out. It comes in a plastic case, and you can see that. That's one side of it. And this is a commemorative coin that I created for the 250th anniversary. And then I put the Cockpit USA, which is the company I work for, in the back. And I think they might like that. So I'm going to present that on Monday. I also created a pinup coaster. I generated that with Sorta. It's owned by ChatGPT. It does great graphics. And then I have a Christmas ornament. Same kind of thing. You see the hole up there for the string, right? And then this is the United States 250th anniversary coaster on slate. So it's just ideas, and we'll see what happens. And I have my logos going. I have all kinds of things going. I've been really trying to grasp the ins and outs of this thing, and it's not a difficult machine to work. It's just that I'm going to use Old Spice, or should I say, spices from the sea. It's not a difficult machine to operate. It's just knowing what you can do with it, what you can't do it, right? There are all limitations. Like I want to print on the glass. I want to print on glass, but I learned I need to buy a promoter. It's a liquid that you put on the glass first, and that makes the printing adhere to the glass, because glass is a smooth surface, and printing on that is an issue without the promoter. So I'm waiting for them to come out with it. They have these little pads that you can buy, and so far they haven't released them yet. So anyway, that's my shave. I had a wonderful shave. I'm gonna probably keep this stuff for the next time I go and do this. But I had a great shave, and I hope you have a great shave too. And I will see you next week. So long.
A few moments later.
Perfect. Like and subscribe.